Testing, testing, hello?
Hello?
Let us know if you can hear us, and now we're going to make it so you can see us. Hello. I don't know how this is going to go. This might be delayed, yeah. It's already delayed, I can tell. Properties.
Professional streamers. Oh, wait.
Better? I think that's better. Okay. This is going to run terribly. This is the first podcast. The webcam looks really freaking delayed. Holy crap.
Oh, Lord.
So, welcome, everyone. They can hear us. They can see us. Everything should be fine. I apologize already for the webcam. It is terrible quality, and we don't have anything better. So, keep that in mind. The webcam will improve in the next one, hopefully. So, just to start, welcome to The Basement. This is my new podcast. We're going to be doing it every single Saturday, hopefully around 2 p.m. EST, depending on how things work out. Next guest next week on Saturday is the one and only Demo Storm. Week 3 is going to be Chris Delish, my roommate. Week 4 is going to be Colleen Stinks, my girlfriend. And then week 5, we're probably trying to get someone else from like out of state. The whole plan is to use the Patreon money as well as everybody like you watching this stream right now and these videos to spend that money on flying in different YouTubers and streamers to come and talk about current events and random fun stuff that you guys may see every day. The mic is going to be extremely echoey. As you can tell, we're using a Blue Yeti. The only time the mic quality is going to increase, of course, is if the stream and the podcast gets more support. I can get separate microphones. I can get a whole audio setup. I can get huge tech. I can get a whole different computer just for podcasting. As you can tell, we're running this off of our laptop today. That's all that we have to say, really. Somebody's saying a ton of feedback, but I'm not seeing feedback.
Is it from the
heater? It could be from the Twitch stream. No, Twitch stream's muted.
Maybe we should shut that door.
We could shut that door.
Shut it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut that door. So how's the audio? How is everything working? Just making sure, just to see how everything's going. Let me know in the chat. Tell us how everything's going. Just pretty much slam it shut. That door is pretty crap. Of course, it takes place in my basement. That's where we are.
Hello.
That is indeed Boomer, yes. Does the mic sound bad, or is it just kind of echoey? It's not going to be as good as like my studio setup in my office. It's impossible to have it that good. Video output is low. What's happening on OBS here? Consider turning down video settings.
Gotta love it.
It's just the mic, yeah. So there's nothing we can do there. The stream is really hating this right now. Let me check. Let's apply.
It's all a test at the beginning. We're figuring it out. And by we, I mean him.
Okay. So, all right, we're back. You should be able to see us now. I downed the quality a bunch. It actually is making the webcam run a ton smoother too. So let's see if this works better. Let me know, guys, if it looks better, works better, is not as laggy. I think just already telling with moving my hands around the webcam looks a ton better. So this is the first podcast. Things are going to go wrong. The microphone is absolute shit. I hate the Blue Yeti. I hate the Blue Snowball. I hate everything that is blue because everybody thinks it's such a good microphone, but it's only good if you're on a budget, which is where I am with the podcast, because the podcast makes donut hole right now, obviously.
Hey, donut holes are pretty good.
So we're hoping to be down the line. Everybody's telling me to grow a beard like Boomer. I like the fine shaven beard, as you can see.
See, mine is more so just laziness.
Yeah.
More than anything.
I feel you.
But I am getting a haircut soon.
Yeah, so
it's getting a little bit of a mop.
Get it all trimmed up.
For sure. That's definitely
good.
In the process.
Okay, everything's running better now. Everything's good. The microphone's crap. Yes,
it's finally working.
It's finally working. We're good. Okay. So we're live on Twitch and YouTube. We got a quick couple of shout outs before we start. So we're going to say this is brought to you guys by the people over at Patreon, where you just kind of give me money and I use it to make this podcast better. Sweet. Twitch subs like you, YouTube sponsors like you, and donors like you. Yeah. So if you want to donate, or if you want to sponsor, or if you want a Twitch sub with your Twitch Prime subscription, if you guys have Amazon Prime, go over to Twitch, sub for free, support the podcast. And of course, our guest is No, it broke everything. Okay. Our guest, we had a great pop-up for Boomer. Our guest is at I am Boomer on Twitter with 2 R's, and I am at Partially Royal on Twitter. And this is also brought to you guys by over at the people at chrono.gg/royal. Top link in the YouTube stream down below. You guys can get Dying Light very cheap today. So if you guys are looking for a cool game to play, bunch of zombie killing and stuff, check that out below as well. So, can you donate a kidney? Go sell your kidney and then donate the money to... don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
Not advised.
Somebody wants to marry your beard, by the way. So,
maybe?
Topics for today. The first topic that we're going to start off with, and we're going to be taking topic suggestions from the chat at some point in time as well. We will ask you at a separate occasion when we want that to happen. I'm going to be on and off my laptop the whole time. Keep that in mind as well. So, starting with YouTube demonetization. So how's it going for you so far?
Unfortunately, almost every video at the end of the day gets hit. What I'm like thinking is like since this started, ever since we tried to like hinder it, we don't swear.
Yeah, try to make it.
Exactly. I feel like YouTube really just either it got worse or they literally said, if you got demonetized once, you're done. No more. You're getting demonetized every single time.
Yeah.
But mine, I don't make a bunch, so it's like it's hard to notice. I've been making the same amount for so long.
It's not much of a deal.
So it's like if I wasn't getting demonetized or if I made good money before and I knew how much it would be going, but I've been making the same thing ever since like
it's like a different story if you're making like $100,000 a month and it drops 15%. That's $15,000 a month. But if you're making $200, $300 a month and you lose 15%, it's like $20.
Exactly.
So it's hard to really tell the differences there.
I can't really tell like if I'm really losing like $80. I just don't know.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know about the YouTube demonetization issue, there's a bot. Literally some robot AI out there that just determines that your video is not suitable for most advertisers. It doesn't mean that you get no advertisements. It just means that some advertisers, usually the high-value ones, Coca-Cola, Chevy, like the big-name companies, will not advertise on your videos anymore, therefore making you less money. Some people, some videos get zero. Absolutely none. I had videos that would make me like 30 cents sometimes, and they would get like 60, 70,000 views, and I'm just like... So that's why you see the influx of sponsored videos recently.
I don't know when it started. When it first started, when Coca-Cola first pulled out,
it was bad.
I forget what it was. I think it was for the original like ISIS videos on the front page of YouTube, and people were like, "What YouTube? What are you doing?" And Coca-Cola was like, "How dare you? What are you doing?" I
remember for a bit,
and they pulled all their ads from it.
PewDiePie made a video about how all his suggested videos were just like Japanese porn.
Yes,
for like weeks.
What are you doing?
Weeks, and I was like, "What happened? What happened, YouTube? That just like really went awry,
dude."
In your algorithm." I'm signing into my Twitter real quick to show you guys something on Twitter. So a lot of people are like, okay, YouTube's going to fix this, right? It's been going on for quite a while. And we have this idea of what was actually causing demonetization. So inside the source code of a YouTube video, I know it sounds all crazy and whatnot, but if you, I think it's like F7 or something when you're on a page, you can view the source code.
Yeah, I forget what it is. It's one of the later Fs. I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
And you can view the source code on any YouTube page. You guys probably do it right now while you're watching the stream. And what happens is it used to say like limited _ ads, and then there'd be a bunch of numbers after it. And these numbers, eventually, there was a YouTuber, I'm trying to find him now, so that way, the Nerd City, which we're going to show over here. This is from H3H3's Twitter. I should...
First try? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, God.
Oh. So, we scroll on up. And this is what really pissed me off. Okay, so, such a great video about YouTube demonetization by the Nerd City. He posed an extremely important question. Does demonetization also reduce views? Evidence points to yes, super well made and entertaining. So if you watch the video, he shows that like after this limited _ ads thing inside the source code, there would be a bunch of numbers. It'd be like 106, 120, 115. And he narrowed it down by going across like 500,000 YouTube videos to find out that like 109 meant vulgar. 115 meant extreme like gore and violence. And then they go ahead and say the stuff in the video isn't accurate, but agree it was an amazing and entertaining video. The yellow icon doesn't limit your video's search and discovery from advertiser preferences. aren't used to inform how videos display on YouTube. We remove the codes to avoid further
You
confusion.
know what this reminds me of? A certain person in the world's tweets. You know what?
Donald Trump.
That literally reminds me of his tweets.
But like, they're just like, instead of you figuring out how our source code works, let's just completely remove it, and we'll just make the numbers into letters and put it somewhere else. That way you can't figure out what the fuck's going on. At least, I remember when I watched this video, I was like, oh, finally, I would be able to figure out, like, what I'm doing wrong. And, like, what is wrong with my channel. I'd be like, oh, I'm getting a bunch of 106s. I have too much violence. So I'll tone down the violence.
My Little Pony.
So that's what my plan was until, of course, YouTube went and
I don't notice.
Fuck that right in the butt, too.
I don't notice, any, when my videos get hit, I don't notice, a drop in views. Usually it's my, lately, The Hunter, when we did The Hunter.
Yeah.
Did really well on YouTube. Perfect, 500 views in, 24 hours. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, yes. And then the next morning, when I woke up, checked YouTube, checked if anything was going to hit, because every other day, every time I wake up, yesterday's 2 videos were hit. Checked it, and I was like, okay, got hit, whatever. And then the next day, I posted another one, and it was like, I got hit again. But I'm like, the views aren't changing.
Yeah.
The limited ads aren't changing the views. It's either it's a good day or a bad day at this point.
For me, unfortunately, the limited ads is fucking me.
Yeah.
Literally, I can see, in real-time graphs, I'd be able to show you, but it would, leak my information and stuff. But in a real-time graph, it's like, oh, yeah, it's going well. And then as soon as it gets demonetized, in real-time just goes to, 10% of
literally the other day. That's literally what happened. I saw real time, and it was just a nice little climb. I was like, dude, here we go. Here's the time. I'm taking off. Here we go. And then nose started running to poop. I was like, nice. Yeah. It was awful.
Is everything running well for you guys? It says that we're heading low frames and stuff, but we haven't dropped any frames, so I'm not really sure. No hairline, brothers. What are you saying? Hello? What is this?
I've got a big forehead.
That's what you call a hairline. And it's also, big forehead.
Also,
Dang.
I don't care.
That's pretty much what it is.
When people say, he's got man boobs, I embrace the boobs.
You just gotta embrace them, dude.
Who cares what people think?
You're what you're born with. What you became. Fuck it. Who cares?
Who cares? My bushy beard, everybody goes, oh, won't you trim it and then get a nice lineup? If I really wanted it, I would do it. I have nobody to impress. I don't need anybody to care about me.
There's no point. There's no point.
Okay, don't care about me, but care what I look like.
And then
the people who really care will like whatever I look like.
95% of the time, the person that's making fun of your appearance is disgusting.
Either that, or just super beautiful, and they just want everyone to be super beautiful like them. It's no, I want to be who I am. Leave me be. It's dude, or her. It's God.
Exactly.
Leave me be.
That's what I would say. Colleen usually reads the comments, and some of them get to her because
of course,
when we first started with YouTube, it's you read some comments and you're like, holy fucking shit, bro.
You've been doing this for so much longer than me, and I've been hand in hand with you, not hand in hand, but I've been with you through this whole journey of YouTube. Well, that's partially Royale YouTube. You've had multiple channels before, and it's some of the comments you get, it's damn, dude.
Some of them dig deep and they actually hit pretty accurately.
Exactly,
and
but it's
holy shit.
And so you have to think about it. It's damn. Am I really like that? It's
yeah.
But then
you become the comments.
Grow. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Then you just grow, and it's the stronger skin you get, it's just dude.
At this point,
have a good day.
At this point, somebody could say something to me in public, and I wouldn't even give a shit.
It's at this point,
I'm pretty much a sociopath when it comes to mean comments and stuff. I'm just what do you probably wear fedoras and jack off 12 times a day. This, I don't.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I can't help you there. So if you're gonna make fun of me, whatever.
I don't get it, man. I really don't. Why do you care about someone else's appearance so much? It's really
because they don't like their own.
Well, then fix it. Then fix it.
So off of the demonetization stuff, chat. If you have any topics, you can start spurting them out now. We will start to look into them a little bit more. But I was gonna say, the game's coming up.
One big game. We got codes for him yesterday. I don't know if you got the code yet.
Oh, I have 6 codes.
I inserted it to Steam, and I was I
haven't done that yet. Oh, I got to.
Oh, it's there.
I got
it's ready.
So, Survive the Nights. We have our codes now. Most people got them on Friday.
Any backer or Humble Bundle person.
Yeah, I backed on Kickstarter. I got 2 codes to that. I bought 2 on Humble Bundle, and then the developers themselves sent me a few. So I'm gonna have a bunch of giveaways.
You're drowning in them.
Yeah, I'm drowning in the Survive the Nights codes. But if you guys don't know what Survive the Nights is, I guess we can just Survive the Nights trailer. We're gonna pop it up on the stream. Let you guys watch it along with us. The audio might be terrible. We might not get audio, but you guys will.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, that reminds me of right there, the forest.
It is looking pretty good. Oh, they're not even getting audio either. One sec, guys. Un momento. We're going to mute the webcam for a second.
See that some things like with this game, it reminds me of
they're not getting audio at all. So, but that's fine.
It reminds me of
that'll be something later.
Reminds you of 70 in the early phases. The early phases, 7 days, how it was like not like ideal, like graphically, but like the screenshots they've been sending, like on their Discord and whatnot, they look beautiful.
Yeah,
and it's looking real nice.
It is. And so what they're saying is this weekend and a little bit towards the early part of the week, they're working on code issues. So people that didn't get their codes and people that are looking for their codes and trying to download the game, they want to make sure that everybody has their codes and everybody gets an equal opportunity and chance to move and get into the game as quickly as possible. That way they get an influx of players to test the servers.
You can't even install it yet.
No. They're going to make it so you can only install it like the day before.
When they're ready.
The day before they launch the servers or something. So we have to wait pretty much probably, I would say, and they're just going to wait till Friday.
Yeah.
They're probably just going to wait till Friday.
Next weekend, basically.
Yeah. They're going to wait till next weekend because that's when most people
I'm perfectly fine with that. Because we got the codes, we know they're ready.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of tweaking the perfections of the beginning of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is almost impossible to never have glitches in the beginning of the game.
Especially an alpha like this.
Not even a AAA title. Call of Duty had how many issues? Like, granted, everybody's going, oh, rip COD, whatever.
Yeah.
But the boots on the ground Call of Duty was like this Call of Duty was like the hypest Call of Duty in like how many, like ever.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they were expecting like, oh, all the dead Call of Duty people are like, I'm just not going to try it. But they all came back and tried it and broke the servers basically because they couldn't have their cream of the crop thing of the headquarters of everybody being around, hanging out, seeing supply drops open and everything. They broke that on day one. So it's like they weren't expecting.
This is a AAA title.
Exactly.
Multi-million-dollar title worked on for 3 years. This game has been worked on for almost 5.
So it's like it didn't break like 2 years.
They had a couple of tests and it was pretty messy.
Exactly.
So they didn't even have zombies added in. They just finished zombies. That zombie AI is what they've been working on for months now, just to get the zombies to work good. Because the whole game is a zombie survival game. That's what it is.
That's gonna be their baby. Is the zombie AI.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can play it on Friday. I will just be playing the crap out of it. just 2 videos a day until God knows how long.
You're actually gonna get sick of it at that point.
I don't really care at that point.
Actually, you probably shouldn't be sick of it.
Whatever revives the channel.
It's a brand new game. It's completely brand new.
Yeah.
Granted, people are gonna, this is like Survive the Nights.
This is like 7 Days to Die. This is that. This is the other thing. Exactly. It's just like this game, but who cares? It's a new game.
Everybody who compares like games, Battlefield to
I hate that shit.
It's like two different complete aspects.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, buildings don't fall.
No.
Battlefield, buildings fall.
And it takes you I hated Battlefield 1 personally. So
yeah,
I liked World War II up until about 3 days ago when I just kind of got bored. Exactly. Which is I'll wait for the DLC. I'll play some zombies.
I know Ranked Play just came out, which everybody
December 1st, right?
Because we follow a bunch of pros on Twitter and all that, and it's like they're not complaining, but the normal gamer now for Call of Duty is very casual. It's not.
Yeah.
There's like 10%, 5% is like a competitive player.
Yeah.
So they're going into Ranked Play. Oh, what's Ranked Play? Let me go try it out.
Shit on.
And they play a pro, get absolutely railed, and then just like, I'm leaving, I'm done.
Yeah,
and
but eventually that's good because after like a couple of matches and a couple of weeks, people are not going to play Ranked Play unless they're competitive.
Or they go back, or Sledgehammer learns, just like Black Ops 2 was, you leave, you can't play for
X amount of time.
Exactly.
At first, they're just going to allow
a penalty, a certain penalty.
At first.
Exactly.
That's what they're going to do. So,
like Black Ops 2 League Play was fun as hell.
Yeah.
I love that game.
That was my favorite thing of all time when it came to Call of Duty.
Dude, it was there was just no point of playing pubs. It was just that. It was
because you'd ranked up too.
Exactly. It was so much fun.
Yeah. So on top of that, you guys obviously know, all of you ARC fans out there, ARC Aberration.
What's ARC?
comes out December 12th.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 10 days from today, assuming Wildcard finally releases on a day that they actually tell us they're going to release on.
I mean, didn't they say they were going to release a month and a half ago?
They did say October 2017 originally, but they didn't give us a date. This time they actually gave us a date, a finite date. And I actually picked up an Xbox One X today, so I'm going to be playing on Xbox and I'm going to be playing on PC. My second channel is going to be Xbox. My main channel is going to be PC. So with that, I'm going to be playing a ton of Arc Aberration come the 12th. Also on the 12th,
that'll probably be my first like solo series.
Yeah. Well, we'll be mixing together and playing with each other. But at
we
first,
have plans in place for like the group of me, you, Demo, Code, all our group, and there's just plenty of stuff we have to keep going. Well, how we plan to keep going in Aberration, how to keep it and get everything out of it, like suck it dry at that point.
Yeah. So our plan for Aberration is to have a community server based on YouTubers and YouTubers alone. So it'll be like me, Boomer, Gangrel, Code if he wants to play. He'll probably play, but he won't be doing too much recording. He has like 3 jobs now or something. He's going insane.
Man, is very busy.
And then what else? Who else would just, the usual crew.
Usual people. And obviously we'll have people come in. Who knows? If they want to if they want to play with us, tweet you, tweet me, whoever.
Exactly. If you're a YouTuber in general, just shoot me a tweet, get on the server. And the plan is to just PvE server. It's not going to be PvP. We're going to do a PvP season. We're also Arc Armory. All you fans of Arc Armory out there, there will be Arc Armory on Arc Aberration.
Probably not right away.
Not right away. We're going to wait until everybody's done the PvP aspects. We want to learn how to tame the dinosaurs. We want to learn how the dinosaurs work. In order to do a PvP scenario, you can't just jump right into it. Because if we find out that the invisible flying dragon thing is OP as fucking shit, we got to ban it. We got to get rid of it. It can't be allowed.
Yeah, the servers we play on or the U-hosts are very much... we want it... For Aberration, it's like... It might be a little different, but like... We want it to be as much as PvP as possible, not PvDP. Like Dinosaur Person. It's like, come on, man.
We generally try to stick to... A lot of people are like, it's a baby dumb down server. It is what it is. That's what we do because we look at it in a way where we don't want to play
against
13 hours a day. We want to play 1 to 2, maybe 3 hours max every day, and maybe day 1 we'll play like 7, just to get ourselves started.
We just want to keep it as long as we can. We don't want to grind out and get ourselves burned out in like 2 days.
No,
we want to prolong it. We want to get as much as we can out of it.
Yeah. And that's why people wonder, like, oh, why don't you play on official servers? Because I don't want to sit there and grind 13 hours a day.
And also, official servers are... what do they wipe? Once a year? It's like, come on.
Yeah, no,
I'm joking with once a year. I don't know.
I think it is once a year.
It's like...
Not even joking.
All these players are so built up with 700 species X.
All the alphas out there.
It's like, yikes. The worst thing is when people come into your server or any of the servers.
Yeah.
I was part of Alpha 5, 9, or 5.
Yeah, now I'm on your server and I just get pwned all the time.
It's like, no, man.
Because this alpha tribe, you're part of an alpha tribe, but they have like grinders, they have PvPers, they have tamers, they have this. There's tribes of like hundreds of people. It's insane.
Exactly. Like we know on Rust, when our friends play Rust, they have the Zergs when they have the main go out there, pwn face, shit down on their throats and everything, and then they have the people who are the slaves, and they build everything, get them everything, and then it's go to town. Here we go.
Even during my streams of Rust recently, we had slaves, we had builders, and we had the PvPers. PvPers were the YouTubers and the streamers. And then you'd invite the builders and the slaves along every once in a while to play with us, and that's why they do that, is so that they get exposure.
Most of the the builders and stuff have played this game for so long, and then they watch your videos and whatever. They're like, oh, I can help them, and then I can kind of be friends with them. Yeah. Hell yeah, here we go.
Maybe we should hire a slave on Aberration.
If you want to, tweet us.
If you want a slave for us on Arc Aberration, we won't do any of that right away.
Can you imagine?
But
the worst part about it is the amount of people that actually want to do that and offering like your Discord and everything. It's like crazy.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be. I can't wait, honestly.
So many people are so hyped for it. It's like if you're an Arc fan and you were getting not dumbed down, if you were getting burnt out on the game, it's like here we go. It's like a whole brand new game now. I've played so many. We played Arc PvP 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time in like a month and a half for me.
Yeah, and
I was just
I couldn't get myself to do it again.
See, it's just with we just played so much. We tried, we grinded, we did everything.
And on top of that, just knowing that aberration's on the horizon, we're just like, we're still fucking playing the same game for the last 3 years. As much as they're different maps and different dinosaurs, it's not like a complete new game.
And of course, with us, we're YouTubers. We're content creators.
Yeah. Content comes first.
Exactly. If we don't enjoy it, we don't want to do it.
Yeah,
it's like because
it shows in the video.
Of course, then we're just like, oh yeah, ooh,
woo, we totally stole all that gunpowder, woo yeah.
And it's just like we're faking it at that point. It's like, dude, we just don't want to do this. And then when we first got sick of Ark, first got burnt out of Ark, we split to 7 Days to Die. Loved it.
Yeah,
loving it.
Now we're burning 7 Days to Die.
I literally, at the beginning, I could play so...
I remember. We sat down, we played like 2.5 hours, and we were just like, oh, let's take a break.
We weren't even recording. We were like, oh,
let's take a break and get back at it for another 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and now it's just like, when the server first broke and we went to modded, we were like, okay, brand new game. Then it's just slowly, we were getting so much so quickly, and it was just like, okay. And now we're finally getting back into it with the new Alpha 17, right?
Yeah, Alpha 17.
Coming out soon, and it's like, okay, here we go.
Giant motorbikes, full-blown 4-person vehicles, like a car. Like, you can take one of those cars and just fix it. And then drive it down the road.
That'll be Ryan's job.
And there's gibs, too, on the zombies now. So when you're driving your motorcycle, you hit a zombie, they just like get hit and they fly away. Which is great. The ragdoll. There's ragdoll on zombies.
When you hit a zombie now, it's just like...
They're going to have to increase the horde sizes. We're just gonna get 3 cars to just drive around in circles during the horse and just kill everybody.
Chainsaws on the
side. They were talking about that. They were like being able to put a plow on the front of the car and like shotgun traps on it. So when you're driving, it just shotgun traps everything.
Basically, turned 7 Days to Die and Dead Rising just mix it together.
No, they need to go that route. And apparently, this update as well, they're using the next engine, the next update to their engine that they use to create the game. So frames, graphics, everything should get better on that front.
That's like the worst.
That's what's been taking them so long with Alpha 17 is just reworking into the new engine.
That's an awful thing for us too, because we're always like right before we record, it's always just like, oh, I'm getting frame drops. Hold on,
even today, dude. Even today, it was like 10 a.m. We're like, all right, let's get some recording done. 7 Days to Die.
Exactly.
He's getting frame drops up the yin yang. Goes to restart his computer. Tons of Windows updates, and we just can't record.
3 goddamn updates. Full update took 30 minutes. Another update took 30 minutes, and then another update. I was like, dude, are you kidding me?
You could just take a second. Turkey Thompson throwing $20 our way. Thanks, Turkey Thompson. I appreciate it. I like your name.
Dude.
My guy. Turkey Thompson coming in clutch. You, sir, are helping the podcast dream alive because, again, we're going to be using Patreon, Twitch subs, and YouTube money and subs and etc. to fly in other YouTubers, streamers, etc. I'm also thinking now, week 5, maybe we should do the crew, us 3, me, you, and Ryan, on a podcast at the same time. That'd be freaking lit. If you guys want to see that, let me know. With a like on this stream. And just middle of the stream, we're just going to hop on in and let's go ahead and throw in, brought to you by patreon.com/partiallyroyal, Twitch subs like you, YouTube sponsors like you, and donors
like you.
Like Turkey Thompson over there. And if you guys check the top link in the description on the YouTube channel page, there's a promotion going on right now for very cheap Dying Light. Very great zombie game. Very fun. Run around, kill zombies, behead zombies, kick them in the head, jump around. Parkour. It's parkour. Parkour. Top link in the description. That's also another way. That way you get a game and you support the podcast. So.
Get rid of this wonderful mic.
Oh, dude. I can't wait to get us some Shure SM7Bs perfectly hooked up.
Yeah, get like a nice table. Whatever.
Oh my god, that's going to be great. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
I want to get like 2 HD cameras on each guest. A big one for like the overview of the screen.
And then like a TV in front of us so we can see what we're seeing.
The chat on the screen over there and everything would be perfect.
We'll have a professional podcast setup.
What you see right now is what the podcast is. This is it. This screen was already down here. This is my movie theater area.
We actually put this up today.
Yeah, and I bought this. I have an Elgato Stream Deck as well, but I haven't hooked it up yet. But is there any other things that you guys want to talk about? Are we going to play Room 6 Siege again? We are, actually.
I do plan on it.
Sometime this month, they're releasing a new operation.
I guess.
Operation Outbreak, which apparently might have a zombie mode in it.
There's so much speculation with that. Nobody knows. I haven't really looked into it. I don't know about you. I haven't really looked into it.
I looked into it a little bit, and I have some inside sources.
Oh! We'll just wait for
I don't know if it's going to be a zombie mode, though. I'm still down.
I mean, Outbreak. What is every single game that has Outbreak in it? What does it involve?
Yeah, there's literally a game called Outbreak on Steam, and it's a zombie game.
So it's like we can only put 2 and 2 together. We can only connect the dots at that point.
Exactly.
Well, I can't wait to like get in like permanent setup at like my new house and like get like streaming again.
Yeah.
Because I want to stream Siege. I love streaming Siege. We were just messing around. Siege is a very just chill game. It's a very chill competitive game because
combination of both. Yeah.
It's
you
like,
can mess around. There's so many funny like animation movements when you're like tooting around the ground, messing around with the cameras, and honestly,
it's best with friends.
It's so crispy when you just get a nice one tap.
Just looking around the corner, just.
I loved when New Glass came in.
Dude, New Glass. It was just everybody just running out.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead. What the hell? He's shooting the sniper. I thought he was an all machine. Oh.
Yeah. Sky JJS, £10 donation. Loving the podcast so far with the peace symbols. Peace, dude. Actually, ma'am. Sorry, Sky. He's a girl.
You said he's a girl?
Girl.
You said he's a girl.
Because I originally said it was a dude. Sky, we apologize.
Thank you.
But I would definitely play some Siege again when that update comes out. I'm looking forward to it, so that should be pretty fun.
It's definitely just fun to just play. Just sit down, play, record or stream, whatever. It's just a good game to you can always go back to it.
Yeah.
It's just one of those games where it's just you could always just keep going with
exactly.
it. There's obviously the progression system with the rankings, and it's not too hard to get the crazy thing, and you learn the game. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So.
I'm looking forward to playing it again.
Indeed.
So on the next topic, two political things.
Oh God, I'm the worst.
Net neutrality.
Huh.
So those that don't know what net neutrality is, it pretty much allows the internet to do what the internet wants to do, which is do whatever the fuck they want. And be able to, to do whatever the hell we want. This podcast might not even be a thing, and YouTube might not be a thing anymore if it gets repealed.
That's what's scary. What's really scary about like what we're dealing with in this day and age. Yeah. Not like throwing shade. I don't know enough about like the president or whatever.
I don't either.
So it's like I can't give you my opinion on him. I know that he's a very much a loose cannon in that sense of he'll say whatever the hell he wants. But like the fact that he's like our jobs are in danger, and this is the only thing I have. Yeah. Like we didn't go to college. You were very good in school, so you could go back and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I wasn't good in school. I was an awful test taker. I can't do anything when it comes to that. I'm kind of hands on with my dad. Like just from learning from him, I can know stuff.
Probably go to like a
trade exactly.
Or something and learn
so it's like it's scary. It's real scary. Like thinking that this could not be a thing in a couple months or whenever.
No, it's literally in a month. It's like the end of this month is the vote.
It's scary.
Middle of this month is the vote.
Exactly. It's scary. And like Comcast like last week.
Yeah.
Or it was
Comcast and Verizon. They both tweeted something out and deleted it. They both deleted it.
It's like you're saying you are for us. We're not gonna. We're all with you guys. We're not gonna let this pass. And it's like you're probably throttling thousands, hundreds of thousands of people right now. It's like, dude,
I wouldn't doubt if they are, honestly.
It's like, come on. It's like you're known to just be awful customer service, not customer service, but
trust me.
They're
me
awful.
And my brother dealt with that for like a whole month. We couldn't stream.
The worst part about it is we had the same internet. We had the same internet. You guys were getting absolute rail.
Just shattered.
And I was just like,
we're on the same road in the same town, and we were getting different internet speeds. How are you going to say it's like a wire issue? It's like I know people in the town. Nobody has these issues besides me and my brother. Clearly, because we're uploading fucking terabytes of shit all month, all the time, and all hours. I wonder how much we go through. There's a way to look it up. If you sign into your account and look at it, I think last I looked, it was like 1.5 terabytes of uploads. Not even downloads.
I mean, the thing, it's like 2 videos a day, sometimes 3.
And a stream. On top of that, when we were streaming hardcore, like 6-7 hours a day, H1Z1, King of the Kill.
Dude, that was before YouTube.
King of the Kill was fun.
We played so much.
Fortnite is that new King of the Kill for me. We should talk about that, PUBG and Fortnite.
Dude.
Because I feel like I honestly wouldn't doubt if you look at the numbers right now, Fortnite's beating PUBG.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it at all. One is free to play.
Yeah.
Understandably. One of them costs money. But PUBG has run like shit, updated like shit, and really hasn't done anything for anybody in quite a bit, it feels like. They added like I remember I tweeted this out. I was like, PUBG needs to get on their shit and start listening to Fortnite game because they know what they're doing.
I remember when Fortnite first came out and then PUBG was like, what the hell? What are they doing?
Yeah.
They're taking our stuff. And it's like, Hey,
It's
if
like,
Fortnite's like, hey, how you guys
And
doing
at
over
the
there?
same time, it's just like, by the way, Minecraft did this 2 years before everybody else did. Minecraft Hunger Games. It's literally
like,
what it comes from.
PUBG is for the hardcore person. If I were to like
But
say,
even then,
in
it's
my
still
opinion,
cartoony.
it's also true, but it's like they're real guns. It's real like It's like a military simulation in a
To a
sense.
degree, yeah.
Not fully. Don't get me wrong. It's not a military
I'd say, like,
squad or
there's
something.
Arma 3
Exactly.
and Squad and like those games, and then there's like PUBG, and then there's Fortnite.
I would put Fortnite with H1Z1 in the battle royale aspect because of
all the different colors and skins and like the hit registration and just the guns are
exactly. It's like a cartoon. It's kind of like a cartoon-esque battle royale. And PUBG is more level like a realistic. It's like shade, the sun, the beauty, the rain type of thing. It's like it's more like what's it called? The realism type of thing. Yeah. It just feels good for the person.
Do you think that PUBG will start to outcompete Fortnite when it comes out on Xbox? No. Probably because PS4 outsold Xbox 6 to like 1 or something.
Also, well, that too. But like, I don't know how battle royale games work on
console.
I don't know.
I've never gone around and done it, so
it's definitely gonna be interesting for you to try it.
I'm curious.
You're just a natural controller FPS god, so you'll probably be fine.
I wouldn't go that far.
You'll more likely you'll be fine. But it's like when it comes to like controllers and battle royale, I feel like they don't mix. I don't know why, but I feel like they just don't mix. Like when it comes to like
I'll see how it is. Like I said, I picked up an Xbox One X just for PUBG and Arc, which released on the same day. Coincidentally,
really?
Arc December 12th. There's another game on December 12th. Actually, I have it written down in my office. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but it's getting pretty crazy. December's gonna be nuts.
2018
AAA survival zombie games.
Oh yeah.
We have Dead Island 2. We have State of Decay 2.
That's what I was thinking of.
We have The Last of Us 2.
So many games, and then another not survival game, but Sea of Thieves. It's like
going to be a ton of fun.
It's like a cartoony Blackwake.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I love those type of games.
It's going to be on PC as well because they do the Xbox Play Anywhere thing now.
It's not original PC. I thought the whole time
it was going to be Xbox PC. Only, and then last E3 they were like Xbox Play Anywhere Windows 10 thing, and everybody's like, why do we need Xboxes now?
Exactly. I was watching Lyric, obviously big stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Him and Shorty and Waffle were all talking about like what's the point of having an Xbox anymore?
Yeah.
It's like Lyric was like, why am I going to get an Xbox? Why am I going to waste money? Literally waste money on an Xbox.
That's what
when I have like a $10,000 PC to try to play everything at that.
The way I look at it is with PUBG on Xbox, it's kind of in a business sense in my mind because who the fuck is going to be playing that on YouTube and Twitch?
Exactly.
Who?
See, when it comes to content,
name 2 people.
Exactly.
that are going to be playing Xbox One PUBG.
Sponsored people. That's it.
Yeah, and then
the only reason they're going to play it is because they're sponsored to do it.
And then there's going to be me on my second channel. Just in a business sense, it makes sense because people that are playing on Xbox One would rather watch the person playing on Xbox One. Exactly. They're not going to watch a PC player just like freaking whip around and just kill everybody because it's not going to work.
Kind of like Shroud. It's like you put Shroud on a controller. He's not going to be the absolute
insane. He's going to be a god, but
he's not going to be bang, 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 bang. It's like, it's like crazy. It's like, I just don't see it being that million concurrent player game.
We'll see.
Not again, but
apparently
the updates are really like good for PUBG in the sense of like the vaulting has added another aspect to the game, and they're adding They're adding like 3 new guns soon. It's like just the little bits and pieces of the things that they're adding are just like back pieces to things we don't need. It's kind of like Ark when they kept adding dinos when there was things to add to the game that they needed, but they didn't. They just threw it behind them for a second just to here's something else to get you away from the things that we need to do.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
So there was a whole bunch of articles in October when Fortnite released because everybody was like, Fortnite versus PUBG.
Oh my god!
In October,
because we were big on the PUBG hype train at that point. We were like, "Oh, Fortnite's gonna suck." Blah,
PUBG got 1 million concurrent players about 2 months ago, and then even just like a month later, they had 2 million concurrent players. The biggest game on Steam.
They were the
biggest game on Steam like ever, literally ever. But at the same time, Fortnite 7 days after releasing hit 500,000 players. It is free to play, yes. And they're on 3 different consoles, right? Are they on Xbox? I would assume.
I would assume so.
I would assume they'd be on Xbox if they're on PS4. They're not going to sell out like PUBG did, which sucks balls. I hate that they sold out. If they went on PS4, I would. Apparently, it would be great.
Like a couple months ago, I saw something that they were talking with Sony in like a year or two that they were just going to.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I remember. Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, 1 year of development on Xbox, and then you can go to PS4. And then when the year went by, they were like, okay, we're going to go work on PS4 now. And Xbox was like, no, take more millions.
Exactly. It's like, I wonder, like, I'm not, obviously I'm no game designer. I don't know. I wonder how hard it is, because it's like Xbox, to just port Xbox to PS4.
Well, what's good is Fortnite already had their original base game on console. So they had it on PC.
It was just install.
It was just install Battle Royale and then update as things get shitty. That's all it was.
I wonder how it is to just transfer the Xbox version and transfer and make it into PS4 version.
Yeah.
Because it's what's so different? Changing the logos. Everything's the same. It's like the same button mapping.
Yeah.
It's just changing square to X, Y to triangle, circle to B.
Very simple. So what do you prefer, PUBG or Fortnite? Like in this very moment, if you were to go upstairs on my computer and pick PUBG or Fortnite, what would you turn on?
By myself, Fortnite. I can't play PUBG by
Even
myself.
in duos, you choose Fortnite?
Yeah, probably. At the moment, that's more Fortnite.
Yeah.
Just because it's like just the aspect of like you can mess around in Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's hard to mess around in PUBG.
It's impossible.
Okay, it's not hard to. It's
impossible.
It's hard to get the funner times out of PUBG than it is Fortnite.
It's too hardcore.
Exactly.
And the thing with Fortnite too, I feel like it has more layers. You have the building.
Exactly.
You have the airdrops that are just constantly all over the place.
It's more skill-based.
No vehicles.
We're not skill-based, but when it comes
I would argue that Fortnite has more skill.
Because I was also watching another streamer, they were saying there's a skill gap in Fortnite.
Yeah.
The building building the
Even
walls
now,
and gunfights.
I don't do very good with building.
I'm awful with building. Yeah. I've been watching a bunch of people play Fortnite nowadays, and then I'm changing the controls. Like quick Q is the walls, blah 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 and whatnot. Yeah. It's like that skill gap of trying to build in gunfights and building up and around and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of adds to another reason.
Like the game we played the other day, the dude hid in the fucking tree.
If I had a face cam on, my jaw would be on the floor. I was just like, what? I was like, where am I getting shot? Turned around, and the guy, as like Batman in the tree, just going, I'm like,
he was hiding in the tree watching us like kill people the entire game.
We were mauling people too. Yeah. The worst part about it, early in that video, I saw him jump on the tree.
Did you?
I saw him jump on the tree, and I just thought he just dropped through.
Yeah.
Didn't think of anything.
I know you can climb the trees, but I didn't know you could like hide underneath. Like
I didn't think the guy would have the balls to just sit in the tree the whole time. We're literally he's here and we're here and just standing. Just where are they? Where are they shooting? And it's like the guy has the patience to just sit there and just look at these suckers. I'm just gonna shoot them in the back in 2 minutes.
I probably had like 4 kills. We had 16.
Yeah, I was like,
I hate that shit. But at the same time, he won. He knew what he was doing. Now I'm going to be hiding in more trees from now on.
Oh, 100%. If it ends in Wailing Woods, whatever it's called.
That's where it ended too, yeah.
100%. I'm going
to be hiding in more trees, 100%. So, for reference, I know everybody just comes in here and says ARK and then they leave. We're going to be playing ARK December 12th, 2017. 10 days from today. Maybe even a day earlier, because I know last time the DLC and stuff, they gave it us a day early for YouTube's content creators, so that should be cool.
Did they add a 2017 to that December 12th?
No, they didn't, actually.
They just do the alternate.
They're just like, 2018.
December 12th, 2018. I was just like...
I'd probably put my head through a wall.
I would probably accept it, just because they're the ultimate troll if they did that.
That is true. And then they should say that in like 2 days, and then just come out on December 12th and give it to us.
Exactly.
That'd be awesome.
I would accept it. They're just like, okay.
There's a movie called The Basement. There's 100 things called The Basement. It doesn't matter. It's
Literally,
The Basement.
I looked up the names on Twitch of The Basement to see if there was who could get the channel name just The Basement, and it was just so many. I could keep on scrolling.
Yeah, but it's all
zero.
like
it's like Basement Boy, Basement Guy, Basement Girl.
Yeah, but they have like 0 views, zero. It's just like people that just created the name and use it to like talk. They don't use it as a platform like we do. And in worst case scenario, if this gets huge and we start making $1 billion, I could change the name. I could do anything. Doesn't really matter. This is
podcast.
I just thought, I was like, what's a good name for a podcast? I didn't want to do like the Royale podcast or something like that. I was like, it's going to be in my basement. Let's call it The Basement. That's all it was. So that's what the podcast is. It's called The Basement. And that's why this is here. This logo is also a work in progress. I made this in about 15 seconds in Photoshop.
While waiting for a recording.
Yeah, it's not even even. You can see, like, right here.
I just noticed that.
It's not even even. Like, it took me 10 minutes to make this thing. So that's what we did.
So that is a perfect example of the house we're standing in, actually. Just a big triangle. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. This is where we are.
Imagine.
This is the floor above us, and this is the roof.
Bo is about here.
Yeah, probably.
Dewey's about here.
Yep, yeah. We'll have Bo and Dewey in the podcast later in the future. This is also crazy low resolution. This is an 85-inch 4K TV.
It probably looks perfect to you guys.
Yeah.
Like perfect angles. But really, there's steps. There's literally looks like steps.
It's not crispy. It's not crispy.
Soon. It'll be perfect. It'll be beautiful.
So if you guys have any other questions before we wrap it up, I think we've talked about everything we needed to talk about or wanted to talk about for that matter. Next week, like I said, we're going to have Demo Storm on the podcast, my brother. Probably to talk about very similar things, because next Saturday is actually, we will have played Survive the Nights, probably, hopefully. And also,
the day of release.
We will be 3 days away from Arc Aberration. Honestly, if Survive the Nights releases on Saturday, the podcast is going to get bumped back to Sunday. That's the truth. That's the honest truth there.
You know what's going to stop is like, you're going to wake up. It's like, podcast today. You sit down in your chair, click, Survive the Night. Never mind, podcast canceled. We're done.
Exactly. All right. Seems like most people don't really have too many questions. We got one right here. Do any of you play on PS4? Me and Boomer actually play Call of Duty on PS4. Yeah, he plays some sports games, NBA, 2K18, FIFA when it comes out, MLB.
Basically, I use my PS4 as Call of Duty and sports games. Other than that, I can play everything else I want on the PC. I bought the PC for a reason.
Favorite game to record? Right now, I'm really liking that hunting game.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm enjoying it.
I've been playing that game like off camera, off everything. When me and Ryan literally just chill and just go out there, get into a game, explore different ways, and we hear boom, 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 and we just
played a little bit of Rocket League recently.
Oh my God.
Rocket League's fun.
Rocket League has been a game where I've been playing a lot of lately because it was on sale I think a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And then Christian bought it, Code got it, and like we've been messing around with it and we're having fun. Like we're playing competitive and just messing around, like learning the game, which is fun.
Gold 1, I think. You ranked Silver 3. I think it was.
You ranked. Gold 1. I ranked Silver 2 after carrying your ass. I will bring that to the grave. I am scoring goals. I am making saves. They give me Silver 2 and him and Ryan Gold 1, and I'm just like, hey.
Just sitting there.
And then we just deranked like
He asked us what we enjoy recording, and I'd literally say for all of us, nothing right now.
At the moment, it's very stale.
We're not really enjoying recording anything.
I loved Human Fall Flat. But again, when it comes to recording games, I love it. As much as I like a game, if it doesn't do well on YouTube, it's hard to try to keep recording it. Because it's like, if people don't want to watch it from you, it's like, I guess I just won't record this at all.
Exactly.
Because, I'll play it once in a while, but it's like I don't want to keep going if no one's going to watch it. If that makes sense.
Like we will be definitely playing more Contra Call of the Wild. I understand that the audio is crap. We're using a Blue Yeti. Blue Yetis are just crap.
Just label it.
I should just put a big sticker right here. This is crap.
Like a pop filter? But
I could get... Emoji. I know Slick, to actually fix reverb, puts a sock over his.
I was like...
So I could put a sock over it. That might help next time.
I always wondered why he wouldn't just get a pop filter, and he'd literally just always put a sock on it. I was just like, okay, I mean, if it works, why not? Who cares? Yeah. But whatever works for you. I was just always wondering, like, why would you put a sock on there?
Yeah, it helps with reverb, apparently. Any interest in Islands of Nye? Have you heard of Islands of Nye? That new Battle Royale game.
I've seen things.
Yeah, you've seen Lyric play it, I assume.
But
at some point.
I haven't really, watched enough of it to even, try.
Yeah.
To, give an opinion on it.
Yeah, I think I might pop into it. I have the head developer on my Discord. I can shoot him a message.
I have more interest in the SOS game that you were streaming back.
SOS was very fun. The problem is it's only fun when you're playing with streamers and YouTubers.
With content creators who want to be entertaining.
They want to be entertaining with you. They want to make sure the content's fun. They're not going to constantly betray you because they don't want to make a bad name for themselves.
Exactly.
But when it comes to public, it's going to be fucking terrible. It's going to be a Battle Royale game. That's what it's going to be.
I've seen everybody's going, a couple months ago, it was like, oh, everybody's making a Battle Royale game. Oh, another Battle Royale game, sweet. And now it's starting to just slowly drift away.
It's fading off.
Which is nice. Have the big games, PUBG, Fortnite, H1Z1, the top 3.
H1Z1's going downhill too.
But yes, but PUBG 4 and H1's even top 3. Just have 3 of them. And it's like, just keep it going. It's like the new ones are starting to be survival games. The new thing is starting to be survival games. Everybody's
It's coming again, yeah.
Which is, I mean,
so it was like
bad.
When my channel was first created, first 2 years, survival games were just up and up and up. There's a new survival game every single day, and then all of a sudden it just like kind of plateaued, and then we moved back down, and then they all started dissipating and disappearing. A lot of them stopped updating. They just didn't give a shit anymore. The big head honcho stayed Ark, 7 Days to Die. I really can't even name another survival game that's still alive to this
Everybody
day.
always goes, Reign of Kings.
Reign of Kings is dog shit. It was fun when it lasted, but then the hackers ruined it. And then there's like, what other survival games are being updated that are large to this day? Conan Exiles.
I'm sorry. You guys love that game. Every single time I received a text saying, "Let's record Conan,"
like,
I literally I was like,
I enjoyed Conan, but they did the same thing. They just like took months to add an update, and I was just like, why am I still playing this?
When the first release date got announced, whatever, everyone was just like, we're gonna wake up early, we're gonna get on it. We woke up early, we set our alarms at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
We were just like, okay, here we go. Anybody get a code yet? It's 5 o'clock at night. Anybody get a code yet? And then it's like 7 o'clock at night. Sorry, we're just gonna put it back a couple days. It's just like, you're waiting all day.
You told us that like 3 hours ago.
Exactly.
4, 5, 7, 12 hours ago.
It was like, dude.
Because you guys don't see the behind the scenes.
Unfortunately, we sit there.
We fucking wait.
Waiting is the worst
like
part.
if they're like, okay, the release is Friday, I will sit there all day Friday waiting for that game to appear to be playable. Even if it's 11 p.m., I'm like, there's still hope. It's still Friday.
Exactly. Like on Survival Nights the other day, before they gave that announcement of the keys, we were like, okay, Survival Nights comes out tomorrow. We'll go to sleep early so we can get up early and get going. That didn't happen.
Didn't happen. No.
Couldn't. It was the day after Thanksgiving. We were like, okay.
I mean, I always wake up at 9 a.m. regardless.
Yeah.
But I had a full confident feeling that it wasn't going to be coming out. I even have a full confident feeling that it's going to be like 2 weeks until we get it.
I mean, at this point, they're ready. It's not like it's not like they're blue balling us at this point.
Yeah.
They're ready.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of tweaking the launch. It's like,
apparently the servers are going to be up and down for hours on end.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Like you play for an hour, all of a sudden servers are down. They're like, oh, we're going to fix this, and then they're going to put them back up like 2 or 3 hours later.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But I would rather them like go 10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there was this, and this. Okay, take it down for an hour.
All of them.
Boom.
Maintenance.
Exactly. And they just do it in off hours. Do it in non-peak hours.
They don't know what they're like. I like them and they're great people. They don't have a fucking clue what they're doing.
It's a brand new thing to them.
It's a brand new company.
Exactly.
They all have developed smaller games in the past, nothing of this scale. They've never had $100,000 plus backed on Kickstarter. It's a big game. I go to their Twitter, like they tweet out like an update. 2 minutes later, it's got like 200 retweets, 1,000 likes. Like, there's some people fucking ready for this game.
Like going into their Discord, I remember going to their Discord a couple weeks ago. Before, like it was like an announcement. Oh, they're coming out in 2 weeks. Blah blah. Or we're going to be having a new update in 2 weeks. And everybody's like, "Oh shit, game! You're never going to come out." And the guy's like, "It's okay, man. You don't have to play it. When it comes out, the people who want to play it will play it. You don't worry about playing it. Don't worry about waiting 2 weeks.
I remember like some dude was like, I'm going to refund. He's like, go ahead. Go to Humble Bundle, click the refund button. You can get your refund back. When the game releases, you won't be able to play it because you are not an early adopter.
Exactly.
And I was just like, get shit on.
Yeah, it's like those people that like poop on games like that. It's like, what's the point, man? Like they're working hard to make the game that you're looking forward to go.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Will you try Life is Feudal MMO? I have a sponsored video coming up with that.
We tried that first time.
The first time we played it was fucking dreadful.
It was like when it first.
It
like,
wasn't.
Bare minimum.
It was. I would say 6-7 months ago, maybe. It was bad. It was bad.
We couldn't even find each other.
I don't know if it's changed or what it's about now. I really don't have a clue.
I've seen a lot of people talking about it though, so it's actually some hype behind it.
Twitter. I work with like a whole bunch of different media firms that do sponsored videos through me, sponsored shout outs. Usually through email or messenger or something like that. I'm going to go see real quick what date was my contract. Mid-December. That's all I know.
Yeah. See, it's just like games like that.
I kind of want to hop in and play it.
Just to give it a shot.
Just to give it a shot, but at the same time, generally sponsors go for people that aren't playing their game. because they want to get a new audience. If I'm already playing Life is Feudal MMO,
Exactly.
they won't feel the need to sponsor me.
Like they want to go to like not like you're big on YouTube. Obviously not big enough. Like
I wish I was bigger because
of course.
I'm getting shit views right now, but just getting
but like
by YouTube right now. So
they're gonna go to like people like Van Oss, like that
Exactly.
That kind of
someone that would not play Life is Feudal MMO.
Exactly. Who's not gonna post on a regular basis. He
Yeah.
posts GTA, whatever,
Exactly.
Gmod, all that. They're gonna go to him because he obviously has this huge following, probably a cult following for all we know.
Yeah.
And it's like he's gonna go to them. They're gonna give him a bunch of money and say, put a video out on this.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a fun time because that's what he does. He makes the game fun for him. Just like all those guys. They make, no matter how bad or how much not fun they're having, they're gonna make a good time out of it.
It's gonna get 5 million views and at least 10,000 people are gonna buy the game.
Exactly. He's gonna the way he promotes is gonna be like through his genre, his niche. How he's gonna make the game fun. People are gonna go, I can do that too. Let me try it out. And people are gonna do it, and then the sponsorship was a success.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna sell a lot more through this big YouTuber content creator.
Exactly. But generally speaking, sponsorships are great, and I hate when like YouTube kind of fucks the sponsorship videos, because I know I did sponsorships for Warframe. Great fucking game. It originally started off pretty good with the views, and then they started getting demonetized, even though they're not they're monetized through advertisements as well as through getting paid for playing the video. That way you just double whammy it. It's not against the rules through the FCC, and I was like, screw it, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And then they would get demonetized, and then they get no views, no clicks, no nothing, and then it kind of just fucks your like standing with these companies. So like now Warframe, do you think they're ever going to want to work with me again when my videos got 5,000 views because YouTube fucked me?
It's like before when they first contacted you, you're like, wow, this guy's doing well, 50K views, blah blah blah, and then they go forward with their sponsorship and everything, and you do this videos, and they get like 10K, and it's just like, why did we sponsor you again?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, we're just gonna put him to the back burner real quick and just not worry about him right now.
Can you play with Star Snipe again? Go to Human Fall Flat, partially Royale, Human Fall Flat, Google it. I played with Star the whole time. We're gonna be playing Survive the Nights with Star at some point as well.
He also might join the server. Who knows?
Might join the server. Maybe I can fly him out, get him on the podcast.
Who knows?
Stuff like that. But we're going to wrap it up here. We're about 59 minutes. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like on the YouTube video. This will be a YouTube video just after the stream ends. You guys can watch it. You can click through it. You rewind it. This will be every single Saturday, hopefully around 2 p.m. EST. It depends on when the guests are available. It's kind of at their own discretion because I'm not going to force them to come here.
Exactly.
But if you guys did enjoy, please just let me know. If you have any ideas on how to change the podcast and make it better, obviously audio and stuff, donations, subs, etc. obviously help a ton when it comes to that. We're hoping to get like full-blown mic set up, a brand new spanking new table. We can put it somewhere else in the room, which would be nice because I do use this basement. Yeah. And when this podcast ends, this table's going somewhere else. This laptop's going back upstairs. This microphone's for Colleen's computer. Like,
exactly.
This is literally thrown together to make it work. And I'm hoping that someday just in a corner we could have a TV, have a nice table, have some great microphones, have a tech person on scene to like do stuff for us. Yeah.
Bar.
The bar would be real nice.
Not a bad spot.
That'd be pretty prime. It's just we don't have the TV.
Yeah, I mean, you could get like a little monitor at the end.
We also don't really need the TV because you can just show it on OBS. We'll figure it out. It's all stuff that we want to figure out.
All stuff that will get figured out in the future.
Yeah, and we have a week of people telling us how this will work.
Exactly. Let them know who you want on the podcast. Be reasonable. Don't say like Blake Griffin. Don't say like Paul Pierce. Hey, over here.
If you know any like lower end YouTubers that even live in the Massachusetts area, I'm doing this from Massachusetts. So even if you know like a YouTuber or a streamer who's from this area, who is relatively well known, I don't want someone getting like 10 views a video because they could just be a creep. I need someone that's actually here to promote themselves and talk about YouTube. That's the whole podcast idea. Talk about YouTube and then talk about things, tangents and whatnot that come off of that, video games, etc. That's really it.
Thank you for
having me. I think the crispier camera would help a lot. If I show you guys real quick what happens with the camera when I turn off the TV, it's a lot better. So we can do that. Or it could just turn back on automatically.
It's a ghost.
It really just doesn't want to listen, does it?
Hey!
So let's see how it works now on OBS. I think it's already 100 times better.
Beautiful.
Plus, I don't have any of the Logitech software put in. I just didn't want this reflection coming off of it. It kind of looks funny.
First of all, I was going to say thank you for having me.
No problemo.
I appreciate it.
We will be live again next Saturday. Hopefully, if Surviving Nights comes out on Saturday, we'll probably postpone it to Sunday. Live on Twitch and YouTube. And, of course, let's just pop this up real quick. Brought to you guys by the people at Patreon, patreon.com/partiallyroyal if you guys want to go support over there. Yeah, Twitch subs like you, YouTube sponsors like you, and donors like you. And, of course, thank you at I Am Boomer on Twitter for coming on out. And we're going to peace out, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, the podcast #1. And hopefully we'll change it up next time, and it'll work a little bit better. I think the bar is actually a pretty good idea. I think the bar is a good idea. I could probably get 2 webcams hooked up so we can have one for each face. I can bring better lighting down here so we don't have me looking like a ghost because I have a light above me and you don't.
Yeah. Plenty of things to do.
Call Joe Rogan. I watch Joe Rogan all the time. And that's the dream podcast setup. But just as a reference, one of those microphones that he uses is $400.
Never mind all the things that make the microphone work.
Yeah.
Just the
microphone is $400. He's got 4 of them. $1,600. The mixer he has is about $400. The laptop that he has is a fuck ton of money as well.
He has a full-time setup.
And he also has someone that he pays to set it up for him. So you got to think about it in that direction. Everybody starts somewhere.
That's a second business.
Joe Rogan does podcasts off of his laptop microphone sometimes because he just wants to do a podcast. He's done it on the plane. He's done it everywhere. So I'm hoping, I mean, there might even have been a chance that we're using the laptop microphone right now.
Oops. I can only imagine.
We might have been. Is that better? Is the audio?
Hello? We are professionals here.
I don't think it changed, though. I don't think it really changed. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Also, reference the Joe Rogan podcast. The microphone that he has is actually the one I use in my office. I'm not going to up it and bring it down here or anything. Right. But, yeah. That's it, guys. We're not going to drag this on any longer. We keep going on tangents. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.